Firm mania grips Glasgow, but then it has done since 1888, when they first met. Derby Day in the gritty city of Glasgow, a legendary rivalry. Plenty of history between them, plenty of everything between them. The Old Firm meet 3 times over the next month or so to decide the destiny of the title. 120 years of history, but there's nothing quite like the present. McGregor is hoping to become the first Rangers goalkeeper ever to keep 4 consecutive clean sheets against Celtic. Marta Boric loves these occasions as well, and he's an expert too at winding up the Ibrox faithful. Will the keepers or the strikers rule today? Jean-Claude Darcheville plays in his first Glasgow derby. Will the day belong to him? Or will Georgios Samaras make a telling impact in place of top scorer Scott McDonald? It's a day for heroes and villains in Glasgow. Gordon Strachan needs to stop the rot of 3 successive Old Firm defeats. Walter Smith is banned from the touchline today. He has a 100% record against Strachan in Glasgow, and if that continues today, Rangers will be 6 points clear of their oh-so-fierce rivals. Stuart Dougal has seen it all before. It's his 11th Old Firm match. 7 of the players experience an Old Firm game for the first time. No matter how prepared they think they are, you can never really be properly prepared for this. It's a day for the strong-minded. A day for courage, backbone, guts, and a bit more besides. And defeat does not bear thinking about, especially for Celtic. The first of 3 highly demanding, highly significant Old Firm games is upon us. 50,000 fans inside Ibrox just gone into an Old Firm trance, along with millions watching around the world. This game, so vital, so crucial.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's going to be very tight in the initial stages. Both teams just sizing each other up. Of course, an early goal would be massive.
Marta Boric has the Celtic fans behind him in this first half. Won't be quite so peaceful for him in the second half. Hartley now for Brown, and here is Samaras. Christian Daly tries to knock him out of his stride. David Weir comes across.
Yeah, that's the one thing with Samaras, he will drop off, and when he gets turned, he'll drive at the Rangers defence.
Samaras. Battle with Broadfoot today will be one of the key duels, but then when the Old Firm meet, there are duels everywhere. The players are wearing black armbands following the death of former Celtic man John Cushley this week. The heavyweights of Scottish football slugging it out. Darcheville. Across came McManus, and Celtic have got the throw.
Yeah, it's already frenetic in there. And that time Naylor fell asleep, allowed the ball over the top. McManus had to cover. Darcheville, as usual, running the lines.
Done by Venegor of Hesselink. Samaras challenging with Broadfoot. And up and under from Carlos Cuellar. And under it was McManus. Christian Daly, seen quite a bit in his career, but not an Old Firm game until now. Broadfoot. Stephen Davis was in the box. Ferguson. Met by McManus. Free kick has gone Celtic's way.
It's a good start from Rangers down the right, Gordon Strachan. He'll know it is about that midfield battle. They're outnumbered in there centrally. And Rangers will be feeling if they can just pick the ball off in there, they can then get the ball wide. The likes of McCulloch on the left-hand side. Maybe through Davis, who can switch it at times. He gets his head up well, the midfielder.
Rangers have won their last 12 games in the SPL. Their 13th in a row would certainly be unlucky for Celtic. Gordon Strachan leaving his top scorer, Scott McDonald, on the bench today.
It does mean, though, that both benches have goals in them. Possibly matching over later as well for Rangers.
Came off Christian Daly. Stephen Whittaker trying to clear. Handball from Paul Hartley.
You can see here, at his right hand, gets in the way. But he does give that Celtic midfield a little bit more zip. I much prefer him in there to Donati alongside Brown. Just seems to give Brown a little bit more freedom. He plays that role very well, Hartley.
McCulloch will fancy a bit of that. So too will McManus. Clattered into the Celtic skipper. So Gordon Strachan yet to get the better of Walter Smith in Old Firm games. Now would be a good time to start. If Celtic win, the teams are level on points. If Rangers win, there's a 6-point gap. Mind you, there are two Celtic Park Old Firm clashes still to come. McGeady taking on Broadfoot, and it's Venegor of Hesselink who cut across to that near post with Carlos Cuellar.
Just excellent play from McGeady down the left-hand side. It's his first chance to run at the Rangers defence. Plays a great ball in the front post area. He tried to double up on him. There's Daly trying to get across, and Jan Ferrer of Hesselink, he just can't deflect it towards McGregor. He's out and past the front post.
Free kick for McCulloch. Kevin Thompson, recently returned from injury, is joined by his former teammate at Hibs as well, Stephen Whittaker. Sasa Papac has been struggling with a virus all week, hence Whittaker's inclusion. Thompson floating it in then, and it sneaks just wide from Lee McCulloch.
That's why it's great to have McCulloch on your side. It's that long ball to the back post. I did say that set pieces would be a real danger today, and he's one man that can get on the end of them. It's a lovely floated ball in from Thompson.
Well, he had a goal wrongly ruled out here in October, Lee McCulloch. He made up for it then. Flicked on by Venegor of Hesselink for Samaras. Nakamura takes over. In fact, the free kick's been given. It's a useful free kick anyway for Celtic.
It's very unlike Cuellar. Gets far too close to Samaras. You know he likes to turn and go at them. He's got a bit of pace, quick feet, Samaras.
Free kick for Nakamura. McCulloch given a warning following that challenge. Stuart Dougal eager to keep the lid on things early on. Easier said than done on Derby Day in Glasgow. An early chance for Celtic, and what they would give for an early goal. Kevin Thompson came out of the wall too early. Nakamura, it's a fairly comfortable take. The goalkeeper of Alan McGregor's considerable quality.
I think that was supposed to be a cross. Ended up as a shot. It was easy for McGregor.
Foul by McCulloch on Hinkle. Hinkle, one of 7 players receiving their Old Firm initiations. Samaras the only other Celtic player though.
Well, I had been rumours before the game that Gordon Strachan would try just shore things up. We bring Caldwell in the midfield, Baldy even back in central defence. That hasn't happened. It is attack-minded, as he said in his pre-match interview. They're having a go. I think that's what happens when you have Hartley in there. They get a little bit more zip, the passing's quicker, and it'll have to be today to get themselves round a very stocky Rangers side.
Lee Naylor then with this throw. In towards Venegora Hesseling. Turned away by Thompson. Now Darshville. Manus close to him. Nakamura. Samaras. Venegor of Hesseling. Rangers struggling to dig that out. Kolar and Weir just about managed to. Now Darshville having a run at Hinkle. He's not got many options at the moment. No one's really kept up with him, so he'll be happy to get a corner out of it.
Yeah, that's really poor play from Caldwell. Gets so close to Darshville, and you know exactly what Darshville's trying to do. Suck him in. First touch round the corner. That's when he's at his best.
Stephen Davis's corner is poor. Samaras guarding the near post. Now McGeady. McGeady losing out to Thompson. Davis. Well, he grew up supporting Rangers. Probably never thought that one day he would play in an Old Firm game. But the day has arrived.
Yeah, he's been fantastic in there. Neat and tidy, gets his head up for passing. Keeps possession.
And McCoy's had an operation to straighten some fingers in his hand. You put your own punchline in there. For Hinkle. Christian Daly underneath that. Stephen Whittaker. Stephen McManus, who captained Scotland in midweek against Croatia in the absence of Barry Ferguson. Burley taking in the game today with his missus. Culloch aiming to give Hinkle a hard time. Darshville into the path of Broadfoot. Promising for Rangers. McCulloch slightly off balance and closely watched by Caldwell and Hinkle.
Yeah, again, McCulloch's the target here. A long ball, but Rangers get a little bit more width on that right hand side.
Celtic have failed to score in the last 3 Old Firm games. They've never gone 4 without scoring. McCulloch bravely in at the feet of Brown. Caldwell. Naylor seeking out Samaras, but he won't find him like that.
Yeah, McGeady just dropped a little bit deeper, allowing the channel ball for Samaras. Naylor couldn't deliver.
Celtic have nearly kept up with Rangers' remarkable recent run. The 10 wins in 11. They drew the other game at home to Dundee United. The Rangers go to next week. Ferguson. Davis. Linking up with Broadfoot. Davis in centre. Cleared by McManus. Crawford has made the right-back spot his own after the departure of Alan Hutton. Celtic thought that was their throw. It's a goal kick now anyway. Lee Naylor still complaining to Stuart McCauley.
That's going to be a problem for Celtic. Davis in that right channel, he's so busy and clever in there. When he does get the ball, he's looking to feed it into strikers, attacking midfield players at every opportunity.
A day of high tension in the race for the SPL title.
See how difficult it is for Celtic to try and get the ball into Hartley and Brown, since they are against the Korean there. Main Park Celtic opting to go a little bit longer.
They did go long then to Venegor of Hesseling. Hinkle. Hartley for Naylor. Makidi hugging the touchline. Naylor's gone for a possible return. Shadowed by Stephen Davis.
It really is like trying to work your way through a thick forest, getting yourself through that Rangers midfield. You all fall back in there, only Darshville up front. But in a positive manner, they break very quickly.
Venegor Hesseling will flick that on, but it eluded Samaras. Whittaker now. Tidy from Hinkle. Manas leaves it for Hartley. Naylor. Scott Brown, Nagidi, Nakamura, Hinkle. This could be interesting for Celtic. Nakamura, and straight through to McGregor.
A couple of lovely balls in there from Nakamura, and this one I think Scott Brown should gamble a bit more there. He slows up.
Carlos Cuellar beating Venegor Hesseling to that. Hartley's got a free kick off Thompson though.
It's a nice little patch this for Celtic. The first time managing to get themselves into possession, stroke the ball around a little bit. Getting into the usual game of working the ball from left to right and back again.
Naylor going direct again towards Samaras. Firm but fair from Thompson.
There'll be plenty more of that in this game.
Just a bit. Darshville. Scott Brown, who will be suspended for the next Old Firm game in the middle of April. Magidi, trapped by Daly. No throw for him yet.
That's the problem. Every time he gets the ball now in the SPL, they've doubled up against him. Broadfoot, Daly.
Hinkle. Scott Brown skipped away from his former Hibs teammate Thompson. Bailey got involved, but here's Samaras. McGregor behind that. Last cutter.
Celtic just getting a little bit of joy, working their way through that Rangers midfield now. It's all about crisp passing. You can work little triangles in there.
Hinkle first to that. Davis, Ferguson. Haven't seen much of him yet, but I'm sure that will change. Whittaker. Weir. Closed down by Vennegoor of Hesseling, and that has secured Celtic a throw.
Don't often see that. Davy Weir getting caught in possession. Normally it's no-nonsense stuff from him. You send the ball forward, but there is a lack of options just ahead at the moment.
Stuart Dougal happy to let that go. Nagidi has it. Now Naylor. Falling inside Broadfoot. Carlos Cuellar clears. Hinkle. Caldwell now. Turned away by Cuellar, who's had an outstanding season. And incidentally, it's his 50th game of the season today.
Well, I think that just about sums it up possession-wise. Celtic just ahead, not really causing Rangers too many problems.
McCulloch in front of Nakamura. The Old Firm leaving their top scorers on the bench for this one, Chris Boyd and Scott McDonald. Hinkle. Scott Brown has stayed down, and he doesn't do that without a good reason. Back up now. Caldwell seeking out Samaras. And Samaras for Scott Brown. Can he force it in? McGregor in the way. Brown under pressure.
It's great play from Samaras, but how much room is he given there? And Brown makes that tailing run. I really should do more often. He just can't get the ball out from his feet. He's off balance. And McGregor is out there very quickly. He stays big. Does he get clipped by Whittaker? I think he does. McGregor manages to get there, but really, Whittaker just clips him. Scott Brown.
Yellow card for Jan Vennegoor of Hesseling for protesting in the aftermath. If Scott Brown had gone down then, it would have been an intriguing decision for Stuart Dougal.
First he didn't see it, but second look does signal a slip in the back of his ankle. It just may led a little bit to that lack of balance, and maybe then that's why he couldn't finish it. Just at that point there, the legs get caught up, and I think if Brown goes down, it makes the referee have to make a decision. He didn't. stayed on his feet, credit to him. Try to finish it. First real chance in this match.
He was never shy of making his point, Scott Brown, and he was giving Stuart Dougal an ear bashing. McGeady against Broadfoot. It's a corner.
The bigger worry for Walter Smith in that last attack was the amount of room that Samaras was afforded just outside the box. Very unusual for Rangers. You could see Christian Daly was very unhappy with it.
Celtic have their first corner. Nakamura it is who takes it, and Stephen McManus, I think for a moment he thought that might be going in.
Oh, it's been a while since McManus got on the score sheet. Always capable. He times this one well. Gets ahead of Quayler. Just can't direct it on goal. Maybe someone at the back post from Celtic should have been ready to pounce. There's no one there.
McCulloch has taken a whack on the head. Stuart Dougal's checked on his welfare, he's back on his feet. Stephen Davis now. Christian Daly in support. Davis. Broadfoot. Darshville. And McManus will be fortunate to escape a yellow card for that. It was a crude lunge from the Celtic captain, and he is going to be booked.
Yeah, McManus just gets caught with a quick feet from Darshville, just that wee touch ahead of him. And McManus, unlike him, sells himself right into it. Straightforward yellow card, that one.
Celtic had 9 players booked here in October. They're up to 2. 25 minutes on the clock, then the goal of Hesseling and McManus.
Yeah, they got caught that day through a lack of discipline. They won't want that to happen again.
Potentially a massive moment in this Old Firm match. And Thompson has had a bit to say to Stuart Dougal about the placing of the ball, and he's got a yellow card.
I'm not really sure what that's about. We're talking about a matter of inches there.
That seemed a bit harsh on Kevin Thompson. Thompson's free kick. McCulloch not allowed to get near it by Samaras. Ferguson pops it back in. Frantic and frenetic. Nakamura kept it in, but there wasn't much he could do with it. Cards, not too many sights of goal yet. Lee Naylor's throw. In towards Samaras. Scott Brown. McGregor will gather.
I think Rangers will be slightly frustrated that they've not managed to get their passing football going yet, but certainly in wide areas like this, they're more effective.
Whittaker crowded out.
I think that's what Rangers have to do. Win the ball centrally, suck Celtic in that department, and then from there, because they have the greater width, try and spread out a little bit, and then get down the flanks, and get the ball in. Certainly with the support of McCulloch coming in there.
Darshville gets involved. McCulloch tries to take over. Nakamura. Samaras. He's got McGeady available, but it's going into the path of Lee Naylor first of all. McGeady now. Taking on Broadfoot again. And delivering, but Alan McGregor claims it easily.
There was no extra cover that time from Daly. It meant 1-for-1 for McGeady. Impressed so far though with Samaras up front for Celtic. Just always seems to find that extra yard of space. Just like this.
Samaras sneaking that through for McGeady. Can Broadfoot get there in time? McGeady rolls it back for Naylor. Not too much on that, but Vinegar and Hesseling will get to it, or will he settle for a throw? No, he won't. Might be a Celtic throw now, though.
It must be said that Celtic certainly have been the more adventurous side so far. Playing some neat and tidy football in there, centrally. For the first time in weeks, really. And McGeady, if he does manage to get 1-for-1 with Broadfoot, there's an opening. As I've said, Samaras, he's managed to get on the ball. If he can get turned and get a few strikes, you just never know. We do know that Celtic will score goals. And we know that Rangers will defend very well, so it makes for a good one today.
Stephen Davis up against Hartley. Hartley snapping away. Darshfield, nobody in the middle yet, but Barry Ferguson's getting there. Darshfield thought about getting there himself. And Thompson gets a corner off Nakamura.
That's better from Rangers, getting the ball into Darshfield, then getting the midfield up in support. Much closer to him. But Thompson's played very well in this game so far.
The goal here would certainly hurt in front of these Celtic fans. But again, Stephen Davis sends his corner straight at Samaras.
Has to beat the first man. Certainly when he's as tall as Samaras. That's what you call not making the most of it. Rangers work hard to get in that position. There's a poor ball in from the corner. Gives Celtic possession back.
Rangers unbeaten in 24 domestic games, stretching back to the end of October. Celtic had a dodgy December. But with 3 Old Firm games in a month or so, anything can happen. Now Samaras has gone to ground. Carlos Cuellar was the nearest man to him. But meantime, Christian Daly is the latest to receive a yellow card.
Scott Brown just picks up, you can see why. Very late. And again, simple for the referee.
Samaras and Cuellar made up after their little spat. Naylor's free kick. Turned away by Daly. Caldwell. Nakamura. No way past Whittaker. He's got some help from Thompson. Straight to Caldwell though. Caldwell for Samaras. Handball cry. Here's Naylor. McGeady begging for the ball. He's got it. Teasing Broadfoot again. Samaras with the flick. Scott Brown. Off the frame of the goal.
Well, see him again, isn't it? Broadfoot. McGeady, good ball in. Samaras tries to get there, can't get enough on it. And yet again, Scott Brown goes straight at that back post area. McGregor had to look lively. I think maybe McGregor got a touch to that. Could have been a corner. It's good play again from Celtic.
Nice touch from McCulloch. And Thompson gets a free kick as Hinkle cut across him.
As I said, I think Thompson, not only in possession, has been good, but he's tried to get forward and support. Again, Rangers have got the big guys in there. Daly, McCulloch, Weir, Cuellar. There's a lot to hit.
Here it comes from Kevin Thompson. McCulloch. And Hartley will fend off Darcheville. And Darcheville caught him late. And Hartley furious about that. They're both going to be summoned. Or maybe just Darcheville.
Well, Hartley didn't appreciate Darcheville nipping his ankles. There's 2 or 3 occasions there, but I think the Rangers striker's just doing his job, making it difficult for Hartley to clear.
Scott Brown needs to get himself away from that. Looks like nearly a warning. They're ticking off for Darcheville and Hartley. Scott Brown giving Stuart Dougal a hard time as well. No surprise there. Ferguson's throw, McCulloch lurking near post. Gary Caldwell knocked it away.
The Rangers using their physique there, getting Barry Ferguson in the throw-ins. Normally it would be McCulloch, but keep McCulloch in the box with the other big lads to make it difficult for Celtic.
Now, can Stephen Davis clear Samaras? This time he can. Decent take under a bit of bother from Boritz. Quick throw out to Nakamura, and now Brown. Naylor. Nakamura. The last 10 minutes of the first half. The first Old Firm match for 5 months. Hinkle, Brown. Hartley has got Naylor nearby. Nakamura still over on that side. And that's going to trickle behind. It's some Saturday on Setanta Sports. Coming later, all the latest scores and results, followed by Manchester United against Aston Villa. And another big game in the title race as Chelsea take on Middlesbrough. That's from 12:30 tomorrow. McCoy's getting him down in charge of the touchline with Walter Smith banned. Sat upstairs. Darcheville. No foul. I think disputed by Darcheville.
He did get turned. There's a look there. He's got a case because Naylor is nowhere near the ball. Sort of bundles him over.
Venegora hassling the target for Boritz, but he's offside. Saw his flag went up straight away.
That has been an option used quite a bit from Celtic in this first half. The long ball to the 2 big strikers, but saying that, they've also played some good football. Some short passes, getting the ball wide, especially down the left-hand side.
Thompson chasing this, and he caught Caldwell then, free kick. good teammates at Hibs, but no love lost when you're on opposite sides in Glasgow.
Well, Caldwell just being spoken to there because he tried a cheeky little throw into the back of Thompson, the next teammate, of course. The referee took exception to that.
Gordon Strachan's Celtic coasted to the title in the last 2 seasons, but this time around they are facing an immensely strong challenge from their Glasgow rivals. Davis, Nashville, Ferguson, Davis, McCulloch away to Broadfoot, and McGeady with a strong challenge. Not too renowned for his tackling ability. Free kick for McGeady.
Well, the home support not happy. They thought that Thompson, I think it was, with the tackle, and got the ball. You can see there, McGeady against Broadfoot. Looks a little bit of a mismatch at the moment. Yeah, Thompson coming in. But first he does get the ball, and that's why the home support are unhappy. That was a great challenge there from McGeady, first off.
Naylor's free kick. Vennegoor Hesselink rising, but so was Christian Daly. Here's McGeady though, trying to sneak that through to Vennegoor of Hesselink. McCulloch now finding Stephen Davis. Darshville. McCulloch in the middle. Cut out though by Caldwell.
Well, that's an important header from Caldwell, getting across. McCulloch is in there lurking.
Broadfoot, his old firm debut, having to deal with Aidan McGeady. Ferguson flicked it on. Davis. Topped away by McManus. Inside the last 5 minutes of the first half. No goals yet. Broadfoot's throw. It's going to be a corner. Just to add to the tension, to the nerves.
Here's Thompson, chance again to whip it in with his left foot, right on top of Boruc.
Thompson's corner goes right into the mix. Waylar got on it. Whittaker didn't. Cleared by Hartley. Stephen Davis waiting to receive. It's Barry Ferguson! And it sticks with Boruc. It often does.
Good quick thinking from Rangers. Davis, first time effort from Barry Ferguson, gets on target. Boruc, once again, dealt with it well. Good hands in there.
Celtic managing more in terms of goal attempts. Rangers need to make the most of Ibrox because, as it stands, only 2 of their remaining 9 games will be played here. Caldwell. Nakamura. Feeding off the scraps. Christian Daly guarding his defence. Hinkle. Roy.
Rangers doing well, but Hinkle with zero options looking forward there. Had to have a striker drop a little bit deep, asking for the ball, it didn't happen.
No goals on the pitch at the moment, but plenty of goals sitting on the bench. Aidan McGeady, Lee Naylor, wasting no time again. Fenagora Hesselink, oh, Scott Brown stumbled over it. Big chance that might have been. Ferguson. Kirk Broadfoot making great strides. And Lee Naylor will sort him out.
Well, Scott Brown's only got 3 goals this season, 43 matches, but he's had 3 great opportunities today to get a shot off, to be on target. I think that's the freedom that playing alongside Paul Hartley's given him.
Here is Brown again. Samaras. Oh, Venegora Hesselink was waiting for a much better pass.
Yeah, that was sloppy, wasn't it? It's a great opportunity to play the big striker in.
It's end to end in the closing minute of the half. Hartley having to mop up.
Yeah, that's the thing with Rangers, isn't it? When they don't have possession, the opposition have it, they can be most effective. Very good in the counter-attack, Rangers. They like to try and nick it and then break forward at pace. But it's only happened on 1 or 2 occasions today.
Thompson. Darshville. Thompson wants it back. He's got it back! He's done it! Kevin Thompson, who has a habit of scoring against Celtic in his career, strikes first for Rangers on Derby Day in Glasgow.
That's quite simply a sublime goal. And he's been the best so far in this match, Thompson. Just look at the way he's got the power to get himself through that Celtic defence. A great little 1-2. Darshville takes a touch, times it well, feeds him back in. Just look at his first touch from Darshville. Holds it now. And at this point, he's favourite, Thompson. Lovely finish through the legs of the oncoming Bonnets, who's left completely unprotected. But what a finish. And what a first half from Kevin Thompson.
His first goal for Rangers is against Celtic. His last goal for Hibs was against Celtic. He scored a couple against them whilst in Edinburgh, and he's having the same sort of effect now that he's in Glasgow. Samaras looking to hustle and bustle. And what a crucial time to score, right on the stroke of half-time. McGeady. It's going to come to Nakamura. Nakamura found his route blocked by Whittaker. Hinkle! No dramatic injury time equaliser for Celtic.
Celtic have created possibilities for themselves in this first half. And this one, Scott Brown just gets the ball stuck under his feet. It's a good header back from Jan Fenagora Hesselink. But as I said, Rangers positive when they don't have the ball. When they nick it, they break forward like this.
It's half-time at Ibrox. Scott Brown didn't take his chances, but his former colleague in the Hibs midfield, Kevin Thompson, certainly took the one that came his way. Rangers jubilant as they look to open up a 6-point lead at the top. A classy goal from a man who only seems to score against Celtic, and the leaders lead in Glasgow on Derby Day. It's Rangers 1, Celtic 0.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale Bank, always on the ball.
I remember the days when football was football. There were no cosy seats, club level or executive boxes. When players played for their mortgages and people went to the game to watch the game. When a wag was a dog's delight, not a footballer's despair. And as for these prawn sandwiches, Where's my meat pie? And don't get me started on loyalty. The good news is, it's still here. Good, honest, traditional British football from Blue Square Premier.
Forest Green v Burton Albion, Monday, Setanta Sports 1.
At the nation's top hospital,
Dr. Gallo. Meet Dr. Gray.
one doctor
Won't he come and join us?
has discovered
Are you in?
a deadly secret.
What is this, a game? Exactly. I don't believe this.
Select your target.
I'm out. Nobody gets out.
Choose your method. Leave no trace. Pathology. Witness the new breed of assassin. Hitman. Out Monday on Blu-ray and DVD.
Our electricity has the lowest CO2 emissions of any major supplier in Britain, making it easier for you to have a greener home. British Gas, your energy experts.
Welcome to Uncle Tony's.
Well, it's certainly unique.
Found the pool.
What's he do anyway?
Some kind of internet nerd or something? Of course, he's not my real uncle.
I'm not sure he's even a real Tony.
Hans Schmidt. He's Welsh.
Nope, he's an internet fraudster. Makes me glad I got my Barbie card to protect you from all this.
Online fraud protection from Barclaycard.
Makes me glad I got my Barbie card to protect you from all this.
Apply online today for a Platinum Barclaycard and get 0% on balance transfers for 14 months.
Is there a guitar hero in you? Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock.
In the time it takes to run this commercial, you could call Optical Express on 08702 20 20 20 and we could help you transform your life. From only £395 per eye, you could enjoy laser vision correction from one of the leading eye care specialists in Europe. Our expert ophthalmic surgeons have a combined experience of over 500,000 procedures carried out worldwide. Expert aftercare is included in the price and interest-free credit is available. For your free information pack or to arrange a free consultation, call Optical Express today on 08702 20 20 20 for laser vision correction from only £395 per eye. Call Optical Express now.
At Magners, we've long understood the importance of making time.
And I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair is black and her eyes are blue. Oh, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Hey.
Magners Irish Cider. Time dedicated to you.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale Bank, always on the ball.
We've a fascinating 45 minutes left of this Old Firm match, and the next one is just 2.5 weeks away at Celtic Park, the first of two there. Celtic Rangers, the night of April 16 from 7. Make a date for that one. As the battle for this piece of Silverware intensifies the Clydesdale Bank Premier League trophy. Rangers going into this match with a 3-point advantage, one extra game to play, and they're one up at half-time against their biggest rivals. Kevin Thompson scoring his first Rangers goal with virtually the last kick of the first half. Two old boys with me in the studio, Terry Butcher, Frank McAvenny. It's been a great first half, and I suppose the big surprise is we've only got one goal.
The big surprise is that Rangers have got it as well, because Celtic, apart from one header from McCulloch after about 6 or 7 minutes from Rangers, Celtic have dominated the game. They've had the two big men up front, and they've hit the balls up to them, and they've got the second ball in particular. Rangers midfield hasn't functioned at all. Scott Brown has been a very good player for Celtic as well, getting forward. McGeady on the left-hand side, dominated Kirk Broadfoot. You know, all the things you're saying about the game in the first 45 minutes has all been positive towards Celtic. And yet, Frank was saying that Frank called it correctly in the studio, and he just said,
first time for everything.
First time for everything. He just said, look, you know, Celtic have dominated it. It'd just be like Rangers to go up and score, and they did.
They've played well, Celtic, but you've got to take your chances.
Well, I think you know the good thing about Celtic, they've played Samaras, and as Terry says, they've hit some long balls, but we're hitting the long balls. They're two big lads up front, they can win it. It's creating space for McGeady because they're getting the knockdowns. The defenders are going back, which gives McGeady space, gives Nakamura some space. Lets Brown get forward. Hartley's just sitting in the middle, and it's been actually magnificent the way they've been playing. All we need is a goal from Celtic, and it didn't come. And then Rangers got part and do it. You know what they've done? It's incredible.
As ever, lots of talking points. Celtic will look back on this and think we should have had a penalty, and could Stephen Whittaker have been sent off as well, Terry?
Yeah, he gets the wrong side there, and it's like, you know, all tangles and all legs. And to be fair to Scott Brown, he thinks he can score here. Other players, I think strikers, would have gone down. He just bumbles his shot. McGregor does well to stand up and block it. And we see there's a clash of legs there, and Brown's going forward, just gets a touch to it. He thinks he can score. Yeah. He's honest. I'm sure if Frank had been in the box there, with me behind him, he would have fallen down for another penalty.
You wouldn't have had to touch me.
And a minute and 15 seconds after Scott Brown had another chance to score for Celtic, this happened. 44.5 minutes on the clock. His first goal on his 43rd appearance for Rangers, Kevin Thompson.
Well, it's a good 1-2 here. I'm looking at 3 or 4 Celtic defenders marking nobody. Could they have shuffled across? Could Caldwell have come across and helped McManus? There's the ball at the feet, there's the run. There's 4 Celtic players that he goes past.
You've got to tell, we were talking about it, Caldwell's got to give McManus a shout. He's caught in no man's land, he's not marking anyone. He's got to shout McManus, go to the ball, he'll get the runner. Instead, he didn't do nothing. So McManus is caught, didn't know where they go, and he's caught in no man's land again. The ball goes through, Caldwell didn't even come back and close the goal down. He's no man's land.
I think because there's one Ranger striker there in that box, and there's like at least 3 Celtic defenders, they've got to come across and smother it and deny any space. If there's any spaces out wide, not through the middle. Clever play by Thompson. Good 1-2 with Darshfield as well, and it's a great finish. But you have to say, from Celtic's point of view, if I was a Celtic manager, I'd be absolutely livid. That one passage of play like that right on half time, and Rangers have got such a strong lead now.
It's engrossing, it's compelling, it's compulsive viewing as ever, this Old Firm match. Rangers have the half-time advantage, 1-0 they lead. The second half is coming your way.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale Bank, always on the ball.
What's the matter?
I lost the folder. All the photographs, all the old film with the kids on it, everything from when they were babies.
Well, why don't we make another one?
Yeah, we'll just make another folder. It's all backed up.
BT Total Broadband comes with Digital Vault, so you can safely back up your precious files and photos. And now, until the 31st of March, you get a free wireless BT Home Hub. Call 0800 317 316.
At Magners, we've long understood the importance of making time.
And I ask your friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair is black and her eyes are blue. Oh, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl.
Magners Irish Cider. Time dedicated to you.
Many Chinese believe the number 8 brings prosperity. HSBC also believe that 8 brings prosperity, with 8% credit interest and an 8% overdraft rate. Switch today to an HSBC Plus account.
Russian Standard Vodka, Russia's #1 premium vodka.
At the nation's top hospital,
Dr. Gallo meets Dr. Gray.
one doctor
Why don't you come and join us?
has discovered
Are you in?
a deadly secret.
What is this, a game? Exactly. I can't believe this.
Select your target.
I'm out. Nobody gets out.
Choose your method. Leave no trace. Pathology.
You always win the headers.
I don't know what it is. I'm just a bit taller than you. I don't know. You see that move? I pulled him right across there. Yeah.
Wins the ball back.
You're not moving any men about. That's.
I am out there.
Yeah, he's nicked it off him. Go, go!
Now a chance.
Use the Wii remote pointer to take control of all your players. You control off the ball running, you create the space, you pick the killer pass.
Got some pace, this fella. Go on then.
About the quality of the cross.
No, come on.
He's in.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2008, now on Wii.
In the time it takes to run this commercial, you could call Optical Express on 08702 20 20 20 and we could help you transform your life. From only £395 per eye, you could enjoy laser vision correction from one of the leading eye care specialists in Europe. Our expert ophthalmic surgeons have a combined experience of over 500,000 procedures carried out worldwide. Expert aftercare is included in the price and interest-free credit is available. For your free information pack or to arrange a free consultation, call Optical Express today on 08702 20 20 20 for laser vision correction from only £395 per eye. Call Optical Express now.
Busca 3 barcos.
¿3 barcos?
This weekend, get excited, because we've got 2 live games from the top of the Premiership. Today from 4, can United keep their cool as the pressure rises, or will O'Neill's villains steal the show at Old Trafford? Oh, what a goal! Then on Sunday it's Chelsea Borough. Looking for their 3rd league title in 4 years, it's a must-win game for the Blues. Magnificent! It all kicks off with Man U Villa, today from 4, live on Setanta Sports 1.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale Bank, always on the ball.
Live coverage on Thursday night of the Setanta Shield final. Rushden or Halifax against the Older Shot from Recreation Ground. 7:30, Setanta Sports. At Ibrox in the second Old Firm match of the season, chances missed, but Celtic have had a penalty there for the challenge on Scott Brown. And shortly after he passed up that opportunity, his best buddy, former Hibs teammates of course, Kevin Thompson scored for Rangers just ahead of the half-time whistle. The SPL leaders have their heads in front in this one thanks to Thompson's first goal for Rangers. And he's been an impressive performer, Teddy Butcher, even apart from his goal, Kevin Thompson.
Yeah, he's been the best player for Rangers. He's hustled and he's bustled and he's got the ball, put some good balls into the box from free kicks and set plays. And he's been the one Rangers player you say has really been up to form, but there's been 2 or 3 Celtic players that have been up to form, and you sort of think what's going to happen in the second half. I don't think Gordon will change it around. He'll just say same again, but this time put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, no changes in either team, and Celtic have done all right apart from getting one in the net.
I think they've done magnificent. You know, the boy Samaras up front, he's brought him something different, and he's lived up to his billing, and I think he could possibly agree to score early doors and the Celtic could go on and win it. But it's made for a great second half.
Can Celtic afford to lose this one? That's a big question. Here's the second half. Back to Scott Booth. Back to Ian Crocker.
Cheers, Rob. Celtic will be feeling rather hard done by after that big penalty shout and after some squandered chances. This is going to be a big test of their character. Rangers ready to start the second half. A goal to the good against their Glasgow rivals. It's 15 years since Rangers lost an Old Firm game after scoring first. Dossville, Daly, now Broadfoot, Stephen Davis, and Broadfoot, Lee Naylor dealing with the threat, securing a goal kick.
Yeah, I think I said Celtic should just play the way they were playing in the first half. They were able to find some room, especially Samaras, just off Weir and Quaylar. I think there's a little bit of confusion there between Weir, Quaylar, Daly and Thompson. A lot of defensive players in the one area. No one seemed to pick him up at times.
Stephen Whittaker. 5 Rangers players making their Old Firm debuts. These occasions for the first time, and it is quite an experience and quite an occasion. Thompson returns it to Whittaker. Daly. Gordon Strachan in conversation with Gary Pendry. A game that Celtic cannot really afford to lose. They would then be 6 points behind. Although the next 2 Old Firm clashes are at Celtic Park. It's dispatched by David Weir. Rangers looking to make it 13 wins in a row in the SPL. Walter Smith's side pursuing 4 trophies, which is ironic because they didn't win any trophies in the last 2 seasons. They've already got the CIS Cup. They might not stop there. Samaras. Daly gets involved. Quaylar calmly turns away from Samaras. Thompson has been terrific. Daly. Forced into a bit of a cul-de-sac by Nakamura and Samaras. Nakamura. Free kick for Scott Brown, who didn't cut up the offender. Brown has been at the heart of so much for Celtic. Caldwell and McManus have joined Venegor of Hesselink and Samaras in the box. Nakamura, Venegor of Hesselink. It drops comfortably for Alan McGregor.
It's a lovely little ball again from Nakamura, and pinpoint as well for Jan Venegor of Hesselink. He just can't get the erection on it to take it away from McGregor.
Nakamura for Brown. Moritz. Guaranteed to get some stick from the Rangers fans. Statistics favour Celtic, but the scoreline does not.
Yeah, how often have we seen that this season from Rangers? Very tight matches. Maybe not played their best football, but they grind out results. And goals in midfield come from everywhere.
Thompson. Darshfield chasing. Horrocks alert to the threat. Benegor of Hesselink flicking that on, but nobody ahead of him. McCulloch, Ferguson, Whittaker, Thompson, Davis. Here is Broadfoot. Stephen Davis has some room in front of him. It's Barry Ferguson, and it's come off Caldwell for a corner.
It's Davis and then Thompson linking well together, and eventually the ball is played into Barry Ferguson in the advanced role. It's the first time he's found a little bit of room in there. But both Thompson and Davis have been good today, kept possession and passed it well.
The goal scorer Thompson cheered by the fans as he takes this corner. Christian Daly trying to get close to it. Samaras. Barry Ferguson retrieving it. Goal from Thompson, only the third that Celtic have conceded in their last 12 SPL matches.
And Celtic do have the best defence in the SPL, but sometimes it's perceived as if Rangers do, through Quaylar and Weir having such a good season.
Benegor of Hesselink already on a yellow card for having a pop at the other assistant referee. Felt that the verdict should have gone his way then. McCulloch the target. Hit him on the hand, although I don't think he knew too much about it. Broadfoot. Ferguson calling for a pass, and Broadfoot has picked him out. Darshfield not really gambling on Ferguson flicking that on.
Celtic really just haven't started in the second half. 7-8 minutes in, Rangers playing the better football.
Celtic the dominant force in the first half, but Thompson scoring on the stroke of the break. Broadfoot's throw, Darshfield. It's Broadfoot again, and Paul Hartley came across to boot that out. Celtic felt that should have gone their way.
Celtic's turn to defend. The Rangers for the vast part in the first half. Not so now.
Stephen Davis, Scott Brown moving in, securing a Celtic throw. Ibrox is the only SPL ground that Celtic haven't scored on this season. It's going to have to change. Lose ground in this compelling race for the title.
Yeah, it's a habit that Celtic need to stop.
Whittaker, a stumble from Hinkle. And a corner for Rangers, who've made a positive start to the second half.
Yeah, it's been a very good 10 minutes. for Rangers, 1-0 up. Expect Celtic to come out in the second half, give it a real go for the first 15-20 minutes. That hasn't been the case. Rangers looking to extend the lead.
Stephen Davis's corners in the first half didn't need too much. Barry Ferguson is taking this one. David Weir nearly. Nakamura composed. Away by Naylor.
Big difference so far has been that Celtic can't get the ball into the two big strikers. They can't make it stick up there. They're winning all second ball that dropped off of the strikers. The majority of the first, they can't get that going at all.
David Weir won that. Rangers making an impressive start to the second half. Celtic not getting much of a look in. And Stuart Dougal trying to calm things down again. Good luck.
It has been an impressive start for Rangers. It just shows you what confidence that goal gave them just before half-time.
Carlos Cuelo's free kick. McCulloch. Whittaker. McCulloch wants it back. He's got it back. Shadowed by Hinkle. Thompson. Shouting and screaming. Defeat today, unthinkable really. Samaras offside against Venegor of Hesselink. Not a difficult decision by the look of it. .26-goal Scott McDonald is on the bench. And 20 of those goals have come in the SPL.
It's always going to be a gamble, isn't it? Leaving your top scorer out. It must be said, in the first half, Samaras was good for Celtic. But, as we saw from Rangers, it's all about goals. Putting the ball in the back of the net. Thompson did that. Celtic couldn't. He's still got time.
Nakamura. Ferguson, Darcheville, Ferguson again, Stephen Davis, sidestepping McGeady, Broadfoot, Lee Naylor raging.
He's absolutely incensed, isn't he?
He's getting a yellow card.
Well, he believed there was no contact and that Broadfoot dived. He said as much to him, and we'll see now. Broadfoot tries to sidestep him. Well, it's no contact there. I think Naylor got that one right, the referee got it wrong.
The fifth yellow card in this Old Firm contest. Ferguson. Banging heads from McCulloch, who came off worse. He collided with Manus. Samaras, can he get away from where he can? Nobody in the box yet. And that's why Samaras elected for the corner.
Oh, he's done well. Pacey, he just nipped in front of Davy Weir.
Manus looking for an opening. Samaras too. Venegor of Hesselink in there. Caldwell in there. Nakamura sends it in. Whittaker sent it out. McGeady provides Nakamura with another opportunity. And Scott Brown Caldwell, offside. Flag is up for offside. Scott Brown got caught in the crossfire in the build-up there, but the free kick has been given for offside.
Well, I thought for a second it was going to be for that late challenge. There wasn't too much in it from Thompson. You can see though that Thompson has turned his back. Well, Scott Brown should have had a penalty in the first half. Maybe thinks he should have had a free kick there too.
Another whack on the head for Lee McCulloch. Had a few of them in his career. We have reached the hour mark. Rangers still leading through Kevin Thompson's goal just before the break. Gordon Strachan has lost every time he's come up against Walter Smith in Glasgow. Ferguson on McGeady, free kick, and Barry Ferguson questioning Stuart Dougal, who looked like he was going to have a word with the Rangers captain, but then allowed Celtic to get on with their free kick. Now he is going to have a word with Ferguson. Stuart Dougal sent off Barry Ferguson in the famous 6-2 game in the year 2000. Since then there have been 15 red cards in Old Firm matches, and none of them shown to Scots. Gordon Strachan ordered to calm down as well by Craig Thompson, the fourth official. Caldwell. Cuellar with his arm across the vinegar of Hesselink.
That's just good, strong defending. See, Ali McCoist out technical area, screaming at his players to push up. And that's been the difference in the second half. I think at times in the first they were far too deep, and that invited the ball into Jan Fenrir Hesselink and Samaras. That's not been the case in the second. They've had a much higher line.
Cut out by Weir. Davis. Thompson. Whittaker. Durant has popped downstairs to join Ali McCoist and Kenny McDowell. Walter Smith banned from the touchline for a couple of games. Samaras will settle for the throw off Cuellar. McGeady. Just looking for a bit of room. Hinkle. Nakamura rising, it's turned away by Cuellar, and it's going to be a corner. Hit the corner flag.
Well, Nakamura threatened to head of the ball there, and he decided not to. It's not a strong point.
Celtic need to respond. Nakamura's corner, bounced off Caldwell. McManus and Hinkle both went for that near post. Was that shoved by Caldwell? No. Thompson relieving the pressure. It has scored out, however, for a Celtic throw.
Gordon Strachan's turn now to be out in the technical area. He's trying to get his team to stay a bit wider. He just feels in the second half that they've been a bit narrow. He's screaming at McGeady, trying to hug this left touch line, give him some width.
Thompson quickly in on Nakamura. Stephen McManus for McGeady. Turned away from Daly. Brings Hinkle into it. Scott Brown's going outside of him. Hinkle has other ideas. Super save from Alan McGregor. And Hinkle nearly came up with an equaliser.
Well, two pieces of brilliance. First from Hinkle, left foot shot, but look at that for fingertip action from McGregor. He needs to be there. It's just dipping in that top left-hand corner, and once again McGregor saves the day for Rangers.
Top draw save from Rangers number 1. He's about to be bombarded again though. Nakamura's corner, away by Weir. Spectacular effort by Hinkle, matched by McGregor's save. Rangers are going to bring on a man who's often been a thorn in Celtic's side, Nacho Novo soon. Broadfoot steps onto that. Only Hesselink is down injured. And so is Darsfield now. Stuart Dougal thought about playing the advantage then, but he then noticed that Darsfield wasn't getting up in a hurry. Scott Brown is going to talk himself into a booking soon if he's not careful.
Of Hesselink sliding in. Hartley gave the ball away, and that led to the attack there. Dashville, a lovely little touch again, holding up the play.
Was it going to be a free kick? Yes. But Stuart Dougal pondered an advantage then. Bodies falling everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, it's getting to that stage in the match.
Well, this could be Jean-Claude Darcheville's last chance to find the net, because he's about to be replaced by Nacho Novo. Kevin Thompson in towards Christian Daly. Flag up for offside anyway. Wouldn't have counted, but Boric wasn't to know that.
Well, that's right, Boric wasn't to know, but it's just edges offside there, but Celtic got away with it a little bit, I think. They allowed him to make that run. He wasn't far away.
Mela, McGeady, just managed to keep his feet. Early cross from McGeady, but it's wayward, and that will be the cue for Rangers to make a change. It's game over for Jean-Claude Darcheville. Nacho Novo coming on.
Oh, McManus, he is on a yellow card. He blocked off Darcheville a few minutes ago, but again, he has led the line well. Hasn't been in it that often, but that amazing touch into Thompson, it split the Celtic defence and led to the first goal. It's a piece of brilliance.
Nacho Novo started the last 4 Old Firm games. He scored twice against Celtic here in October. 5 goals against Celtic overall in Rangers colours. The last man that Celtic wanted to see, really. And here he is straight away, but it's turned away by McManus. Celtic will surely bring on Scott McDonald soon, as they continue their quest for a goal. Failed to score in their last 3 Old Firm games. They've never gone 4 without scoring. They've got just over 20 minutes to make sure it doesn't happen now.
And the question would be, if he did come on, will Gordon Strachan stick with 4-4-2 and we try and go 3 up, because they need to get that goal back. This puts Rangers in such a strong position in the SPL now. Is it time for Gordon Strachan to take that extra risk and go with 3 up front? I doubt that will happen though.
Naylor launching it towards Venegor of Hesselink, who makes contact. Goal kick. Next up in the SPL for Rangers, it's a trip to Tannadice next week, and you can see it from 1 o'clock on Setanta Sports 1. And on Monday, Aberdeen and Falkirk are jostling for a top 6 finish. That's from 7 o'clock. Novo on the receiving end. Won't come to the Old Firm game, but this is his kind of game. Rangers with a slender advantage, but with a free kick that the goal scorer Kevin Thompson will take. Thompson in. Nacho Nova was waiting just behind Lee Naylor. McGeady having a run at Stephen Davis. Davis and Novo keeping McGeady occupied, but he's got a lucky break there. Celtic's frustrations are increasing.
McGeady's just outnumbered there. He's trying his best, but 3 players on him, so little room to work with, not much support as well. Only Naylor to lay the ball back to. It's been a difficult afternoon for him. He has had 1 or 2 chances to get crosses in, but few and far between really.
Celtic's need is urgent, very urgent. Naylor's throw. Nakamura. McGeady. Lee McCulloch on the edge of his own box. Caldwell. Hinkle, who nearly fashioned an unlikely equaliser. Heroic save from Alan McGregor foiled him. Kept in by McGeady. Nakamura. Naylor. Samaras. Thompson. Dogged and determined, but unable to supply Nacho Novo with much of an offering. Gary Caldwell. Venegor Hesselink. Nakamura. He was sniffing.
He was, he just couldn't get on the end of it. It's a lovely knockdown from Jan Federer of Hesselink. I think it takes a flick on from a Rangers player. That may have just taken it away slightly from Nakamura.
It's Walter Smith's 38th Old Firm game. He has a terrific record. He's only lost 7. Broadfoot. Novo. Davis for Ferguson. Away by Caldwell. Davis again. Now Broadfoot. And that's going to be a corner.
Well, that's all set up by Davis. It's quick thinking. He gets his head up, makes little passes, and just introduces other players into the game. Very good find for Walter Smith.
Desperate to stay in this game, but here comes Thompson's corner. Punched by Boritz. Thompson again. No contact from Samaras. And there could be a problem here for Kevin Thompson, who's on a yellow card. And Celtic protesting that there was a dive.
Well, my first reaction was he actually throws himself at Samaras here. He's already diving, he does. He knocks his left leg against Samaras to make sure there's going to be contact, and that is a complete dive. It's a shame. He's been having such a great match, Thompson, and that's why Boric was so angry.
Well, Gary Caldwell, well, his reaction has been, I'm not sure he'll be getting the yellow card. I think it'll be Boric. Not hard to work out, to be fair. Walter Boric, for his reaction, does get a yellow card. Fourth Celtic player to be booked.
Well, there's no need for that though, is there? This initially great touch from Thompson, but Samaras is nowhere near it. Thompson just wants to make sure there's some contact there before he goes down.
Celtic are turning to their top scorer with a quarter of an hour remaining. Shinsuke Nakamura has generally failed to deliver. An Old Firm game again. And he's going to be replaced.
Well, in the first half, Scott Brown did this 2 or 3 times. And you see in this contact there, that last one can stop Scott Brown. But in the end, just before half-time, lovely play from Thompson. He played so well in the first half, one of Rangers' star performers, and now he finds himself looking like he'll have to leave the pitch.
Scott McDonald receiving his instructions, which probably include go and get a goal. Charlie Adams set to replace Kevin Thompson. Rangers will be hoping this is not too nasty an injury for a man who has run the show for them today. You wonder whether that might be ligament damage. Thompson stretchered off, and a double change for Rangers. We'll see Charlie Adam and Stephen Naismith coming on. And a double change for Celtic as well, with Scott McDonald about to be joined by Barry Robson, who started his career at Rangers but never got a look in as far as the first team was concerned. It's a sad end to the game for the man who scored the goal, although he did bring it on himself.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, isn't it? It's such a shame to see him on that stretcher. He's played so well today, but as you say, Ian, there's no right to be there. It's a good first touch. He just knew the ball was getting away from him.
Charlie Adams scored a goal Celtic here towards the end of last season. Next change, we'll see Scott McDonald come on. A lengthy delay in getting the subs on following Thompson's treatment. And McDonald is going to have to wait. Well, that could lead to a few minutes added on at the end, just to spice things up. As if they needed spicing up. Naylor, Stephen Davis in his way. Gary Caldwell. Turned away by Carlos Cuellar. Samaras, McGeady, Nakamura, Hartley, Caldwell. Samaras unable to get near it. Rangers relieved. And Celtic are now going to bring on Scott McDonald for Jan Vennegaard of Hesseling. So the top scorer is issued with instructions to save the day. 26 goals throughout this campaign. Only ever scored once against Rangers in his Motherwell days. Never been on the winning side against them.
I think he will be slightly aggrieved that he's only going to get 12 minutes or so in this match. I think for his efforts in the early part of this season, throughout really, deserve a little bit more.
Caldwell. It's a foul by Scott Brown. I don't know why he's pointing. That's Stuart McCauley. He seemed to make definite contact with Stephen Whittaker. Stephen Naismith is going to take the place of Stephen Davis. Davis has been quite a star for Rangers since joining on loan from Fulham. Stephen Naismith came on as a sub here in October's Old Firm clash. He's on again. He was in the Kilmarnock side that held Celtic on the opening weekend of the season.
I would suggest that's Rangers' two best players today who have left the park now. Thompson and Davis, excellent in midfield.
Barry Robson's arrival for the last 10 minutes is imminent. Advantage played. Naismith has run it out. Now there's going to be a yellow card coming out here for Scott Brown. Well, it's a long time coming, to be fair.
Certainly something he doesn't need, but for that, completely justified.
Well, they had 9 players booked here in October. They've had 5 players booked today. Barry Robson has replaced Paul Hartley as Celtic look for a way to goal. Barry Robson scored the last time Rangers lost a domestic match for Dundee United at the end of October. Naylor, Alice Quaylar commanding. Naismith, there's another yellow card coming out here. Naismith just on. That's a yellow card for that lunge on Naylor.
Well, that is unlike Naismith. But yet again, very easy for the referee.
8 bookings, 3 for Rangers, 5 for Celtic. McGeady. Nobody on the far post. For Celtic anyway.
And Rangers have to be careful here. They are sitting a little bit deep at times, just inviting Celtic onto them. That allowed McGeady the chance to run at them a little bit there.
Nakamura, who it appeared was going to be replaced by McDonald, and stayed on. Celtic need a touch of genius from somewhere, or failing that, they'll take a lucky break. Naylor. Now Naismith could race away here. Nacho Novo ahead of him. Celtic stretched. It's Novo. Collected by Boritz.
I'm sure there'll be a huge sigh of relief from Naylor. He should have gone wide with the ball, out to McGeady. Made the wrong choice and almost cost him.
Nakamura! Way off target, summing up his day.
Nakamura trying to get more central. There's a lot of dip in this, a little bit of swerve, but he's nowhere near really.
Tense times for everyone involved on Derby Day in Glasgow. Rangers closing in on a vital victory. Philip Ryden not involved as usual. McCulloch now and Nacho Novo! Boritz beats him to it. Caldwell. Hinkle. Nakamura. Hinkle's cross. McGregor elects to punch. Nacho Novo is up on his own at the moment. Slipping away from Celtic, who will have cause for complaints if they do lose today. First half penalty shout. Striker might wonder why Kevin Thompson wasn't shown a second yellow card for diving. He was on the stretcher at the time.
It appears that Celtic have run out of ideas. That's one thing that has been happening recently. Not that I'm saying that it's over yet. I've watched Celtic too much over the last few years to suggest that it's all over. Certainly at the moment Rangers are handling the pressure well.
Naismith, blocked by Naylor. Celtic masters of a late goal or two. 13 times under Gordon's track, and they've won matches in the last 5 minutes. And will settle really for an equaliser today. But the Rangers fans are starting to believe that the day belongs to them and that maybe the title will too. McCulloch now. 5 minutes, plus a hefty amount of stoppage time, you suspect. Broadfoot. Samaras. Charlie Adam closing in on that. Celtic looking for someone to answer what is becoming an increasingly desperate call for an equaliser. Caldwell. Quaylar close to Samaras. Alan McGregor on the brink of becoming the first Rangers goalkeeper ever to keep 4 clean sheets in a row against Celtic.
Yeah, and timing is everything. That one save was fantastic when Hinkle came inside off the right-hand side. And that ball was dipping. Top left-hand corner. Yet again, McGregor. Concentration, perfection.
Nicked away by Quaylar from Samaras.
It stays this way. The one thing that Rangers have been able to do this season is put points on the board. It's going to be difficult. Possible 7 away matches still to come and only 2 at home, but at this stage in the season, points are what counts.
Naylor blocked by Broadfoot. Naismith gets the better of McGeady. Ferguson has Scott Brown for company. And also Aidan McGeady. A bit of a smile on the face of Ferguson then, as McGeady slid in. But the Celtic fans are grimacing rather than smiling. They could be falling 6 points behind in the race for the title. These two meet again in the middle of April, and either at the end of April or early May. Both at Celtic Park, of course. Both could be must-wins for Celtic.
Yeah, the reaction of those fans sums it up. Maybe it wasn't a must-win match. I think it was a mustn't-lose match. So far, that's not the case.
Robson. Caldwell. David Weir. Towering above McDonald. Two minutes of normal time remaining, and Celtic will want a few added on. There should be a few added on after Thompson's injury. Nakamura for Barry Robson. He's hung in there. Robson in towards Samaras, but Carlos Quaylar once again there for Rangers. A nail-biting finale at Ibrox. Naylor. Nakamura's got some space. McDonald. McGeady. Hinkle rising. McCulloch with him. Corner. And some Rangers fans Might like to look away now. Celtic know how to score late on. It's a big corner for Barry Robson, and it's met by David Weir. Back by Brown, and away by Broadfoot.
Yeah, the Rangers' central defence didn't always get it right in the first half, but they certainly have in the second. Quayla and Weir, and they're more often than not, and that's a real blunder from Boric. You're trying to keep the momentum on, and you just play the ball out of the park, and you lose it all.
There's only going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Kevin Thompson was down receiving treatment for 3.5, so I'm not quite sure how they've come to that conclusion. Celtic could have done with a bit more time, but they've dug themselves out of holes before. This is a rather big hole. They need to do it again. Robson has gone for it. Broadfoot made contact. Robson felt he was fouled by Daly. Nacho Novo offering an outlet for Rangers, who are nearly there. Ferguson, and he's put it through for Charlie Adam! And Boric has turned it away to keep Celtic alive, but only just, the seconds ticking away.
Oh, what a lovely ball that is from Novo. He just waited his time, got his chance, and then when it arrives at Adam, you're thinking he's going to finish it. Boric had something else to say about that. Great save from the Celtic goalkeeper. Typical counter-attack from Rangers.
Walter Smith on the brink of 4 wins out of 4 over Gordon Strachan in Glasgow. Naismith aiming to keep it in the corner. A couple of minutes of stoppage time remaining. Celtic need another late show, and they've put on a few of them in their time under Gordon Strachan. It's actually a Rangers throw, it came off Nagidi. Another colossal performance from Carlos Quayla in his 50th game of the season. Looking like it's his first. For Barry Robson as we head into the last minute of time added on, and Artur Boric is going to come up for this. Celtic know they have to score, but don't care how it happens, it's got to happen. Naylor aims it towards Boric. Naismith, Boric is going to have to run back now. Naylor has stopped it reaching Novo though. Scott McDonald, and Carlos Quayla comes across and barges McDonald out of the way. Rangers on the brink of an absolutely vital victory. Surely 3 points are theirs now. Time is nearly up for Celtic. Gordon Strachan still cannot get a result against Walter Smith. There's Nacho Novo and Aidan Nagidi are brought together by Stuart Dougal. So the final whistle delayed, but the Rangers fans are celebrating already. They'll quite like it too.
Yeah, on the basis of taking their chances and the way they've come out in the second half, they deserve the win.
It's over. Once again, Walter Smith gets the better of Gordon Strachan. 13 SPL wins in a row for Rangers now, and 13 is unlucky for Celtic. A top draw save from Alan McGregor, who becomes the first Rangers keeper ever to keep 4 consecutive clean sheets against Celtic. Strachan's side will point to a big penalty shot in the first half, and might suggest that Kevin Thompson should have been shown a red as he was stretchered off for diving. But the fact is that Rangers have won, and have opened up a 6-point gap at the top. Yes, there are 2 Old Firm clashes to come at Celtic Park, but these 3 points are oh so significant, oh so telling in the race for the title. After going 2 seasons without a trophy, they're now chasing 4. They've already got 1, the CIS Insurance Cup. They're looking good for the SPL title. They're after the FA Cup in Scotland and the UEFA Cup as well. They're getting greedy, but then they're Rangers. They're not used to not winning trophies, and under Walter Smith, they are starting to put things right. Derby Day in Glasgow once again belongs to Rangers. Kevin Thompson linking up with Jean-Claude Darcheville. Thompson terrific today, but stretch it off. He made the difference though, and on this crucial day, it's finished at Ibrox. Rangers 1, Celtic 0.
Well, the frustrated faces at the Celtic end tell the Old Firm story. Rangers have beaten their biggest rivals 4 times on the trot, 2 in a row this season, and the title could be slipping from Celtic's grasp. All the reaction on the way.
Don't take your eye off the ball. Clydesdale Bank, always on the ball.
The contenders for glory in April on Setanta Sports. World Championship Boxing, Clinton Woods and Joe Calzaghe. England's top 3, Arsenal, United and Chelsea. The Old Firm derby, Celtic and Rangers. Can anyone catch Leinster in the Magners League? Britain's favourite race in the Grand National Festival. And explosive 2020 cricket, the All-Star Indian Premier League. From contenders come champions. April on Setanta Sports.
No. There are a lot of upsides to being in a relationship. Lots of little perks you might not have realised you were going to get.
With BT, you can enjoy free UK evening and weekend calls for as long as you stick with us.
Yeah, no, I thought that as well.
Call now to get your free calls.
Can't get much better than this.
When the lights go down, the real action begins.
The only time you're happy is when you're hurting people.
What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna stop this guy.
Win or lose, everyone has their fight.
This is my fight. Never back down!
Never Back Down in cinemas April 4th.
Sorry, love, can't wait.
Karen! Enterprise rent-a-car for my trip? That's too expensive, sir.
It's not expensive, Mum.
Enterprise picks us up. Sounds expensive.
Pickup's free, Mum.
If Enterprise isn't expensive, you could have hired me an even posher car.
Turn the radio on, Mum.
Unwrap the perfect rental package. Great cars, low rates, and we'll pick you up. Enterprise.
I strut my stuff and I'm so hung out. I fly like a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on like I blister in that
Foster's super chilled. Well, you wouldn't want a warm beer, would you?
big hands, I know you're the one.
Our electricity has the lowest CO2 emissions of any major supplier in Britain, making it easier for you to have a greener home. British Gas, your energy experts.
Russian Standard Vodka, Russia's #1 premium vodka.
Witness the new breed of assassin.
Hitman, out Monday on Blu-ray and DVD.
Welcome to Beverly Hills, home of the rich and famous. Just look at the beautiful cars.
It's okay for today. They're gone.
The Renault Clio, an exterior sign of inner richness. Now appearing on a street near you. The Renault Clio range, with 0% finance over 3 years with a 10% deposit.